On today's episode, we will be discussing how to decide which summer camp to enroll our kids in.
Welcome to Talk to Us Today. Wow, Namita. Now, I know this is something that everyone is repeating here in Delhi, but how hot is it? OMG, it is crazy. We're all like, it's 45 degrees Celsius, something like 110 Fahrenheit, and it's getting higher. It's ridiculously hot. And obviously, schools are shutting down for summer. What can they do? It's so crazy hot. In fact, some schools in Delhi shut down earlier because of the extreme heat wave, wasn't it?
Yes.
Having kids in the house is so great.
Yeah, it's
So
good
for-
also, and it's kind of stressful for in the beginning it's good. Oh God, thank God. And now after some time, like when they say what to do, mama, what to do, we're like, okay.
Honest, how many calls have you got from people saying, what do we do with the kids? Or how many are complaining? I have so many friends calling you, what do we do with the kids in the house?
Yeah,
And
what summer camps we should take them to? I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the thing is that one thing we hate is that the kids should constantly be on their devices, right?
Yeah.
And they have so much choice. Whether it's the TV or their phones or their computers or their iPads or their gaming devices. So much to choose from. And we hate it. So then what do they say? Let's do summer camp. Let's do this. And this is a good option. I mean, and we'll discuss that what else they can do. But honestly, this is a good option to keep your kids occupied without getting bored and also to help them learn something. So, I mean, we'll talk about our summer camps, your and mine later, but it's something to do.
Yes. So, Simrit, the idea of summer camp discussion came from my visit to one of the summer camp today. And
Absolutely.
I had no idea. I was like, let me go and check what is going on. And I went to this school, Banyan Earth School, which is a Waldorf school, and they were doing this summer camp. See, Waldorf teaching philosophy was always different. It's very natural, holistic, nature-based. So I thought, let me, go and give it a shot. So I went there, and I was really amazed by the kind of ideas they had, all connected to nature, the creativity, the holistic approach.
Wow.
So everything is being taught through some nature-related activity. So they made a recycled paper, they made some birds, and they made a small diary with wood. And the kids were loving, and the painting, it was a water painting and everything. And with the painting, there's always some kind of teaching involved. Like you're teaching, but you're not teaching. You understand that kind of approach. And all kids are doing, and it's like there's no concrete structure where you say, oh, now this time is there, now you do this, do that. No. If kids are like, they want to get up and do something, while standing up they want to do, while moving around they want to do activity, they were all, allowed to do that. And I was surprised the kind of creativity that came out in that kind of environment. That was amazing. And kids made such a beautiful artwork. I really love that. So, this made me think when it comes to summer camps, we parents always like, where should we send our kids to? There are so many options available these days, but should be based on the kind of interest and needs that my child has, or a kind of skill we want our child to achieve during the holidays, some kind of hobbies we want them to develop so that it helps them in their overall growth. So it's very, very difficult. And also it depends on the parenting preferences that you have as a parent for your child. So I took my kids, and I think that was the right decision, because I really liked the way it was. It was just like the way I would say when I was a child, and I was like all the friends getting together and then doing some random things under one roof.
Yeah.
So that is the idea of summer camp for us.
Right. So this was like an arts and crafts camp.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's great. So then you obviously have, and yours sounds great and looks great, right?
Yeah.
But it's not for every parent to go for arts and crafts. And as they get older, they have more preferences. So what I feel is like, they're indoor. I know that, of course, in Delhi, we can't be outdoors, but we're stuck doing a lot of stuff sitting down and, very, like you said, I don't like structure, but One way is just put them in adventure camps, like whether you put them out of town, depending on their ages, go hiking, camping, rock climbing, water sports, like give them a pool, like a water polo summer camp I heard about. And these are great, or a sports camp of any form if they like it. There's golf camps, there's tennis camps, and these are all great because all of these physical active camps help team building exercises. They promote physical fitness, which is becoming a problem because throughout the years, the kids are really leading a very sedentary life, most of them anyways. And this helps them to get out there. If they can be sent out of town, if they're, a certain age and above, send them out for an adventure camp where they get in tune with nature, appreciate nature, or you take them, create your own summer camp kind of thing and go there. And sports is always good because they specialize with expert coaches and training opportunities. And again, these kids improve their techniques, and all these things help. When you're in adventure camps, outdoor adventure camps, then you learn problem solving skills, how to light a fire, tie a knot, like really the Boy Scouts kind of thing. So I like that idea.
No, absolutely, Simrit. And there are academic enrichment camps as well. I mean, I know parents who really they see that their child needs some kind of push in some subjects like science and technology or maths, the STEM, language learning or coding or robotics, where, this is an extra skill that they want their child, or debate for that matter. They are all designed to make learning fun. They challenge children intellectually while enhancing their knowledge and skills. STEM camps are always amazing. And with a focus on science and technology and engineering and mathematics in today's world is a need of the hour. So
they're really going to be helpful in the future, right?
Yeah.
I mean, depending on what aptitude your child has, I think STEM is a great place to launch your children from.
Yeah,
I like
in
that
these projects, kids engage in experiments or build robots or program and explore various scientific concepts. So it's very interesting. In fact, when we see it, we say, oh my God, wow, this is amazing. So I think, and today's kids are very tech friendly and they would want to learn as much tech as possible. I think they always, I think they can be a good learner. I mean, especially in this field, they learn things like this. So it's always good to give them some edge over others by enrolling them in such camps.
And especially for kids who are good in building or into Lego and stuff, STEM is really good for that.
Absolutely.
So another one that I like, so another one that I've liked, and I did, my son did a short one, is the music and performing arts, right? So when kids are passionate about performances or they have that creative skill, like whether it's music or drama or dance, so these camps help train you in various disciplines as well. My son was just in a production of acting. And it's really nice because they learn public speaking, articulation, and if they're in music, they learn instruments, rehearse for plays and musicals, and learn how to work as a team, think on their feet when they're on stage. They improve vocal skills, and I like it. I like the idea of performing arts. It gives them confidence. That's what I feel.
No. Right. Yeah. No, it does. It does. Right. Definitely. No, Simrit. And these days there's another very interesting camps which are happening is the leadership and team building camps. These camps focus on leadership development, teamwork skills, and personal growth, like MUN, which is a big, I think, which is so common now. In every school, they have these camps. And, these activities include leadership workshops, problem solving exercises, team building challenges, outdoor adventures to, foster resilience and confidence. And above all, Simrat, they learn about different countries, what problems they are facing, how to solve those problems. It's like a world is one place for you. So you are, representing the whole world.
It's really it's amazing. Yeah, it's amazing because my son is part of that right now. And it's great because they're learning how to create blocks and how to approach, how do you get foreign aid, how do you address a UN meeting. They're learning, they're speaking, they're thinking, they're quick on their feet. And when they come back from these, this MUN or Model UN, which is like a team building camp or leadership camp, they come back exhausted because they have to socialize also. It's a full, I feel jealous that I was never in one.
Yeah. This MUN is a great thing.
So, I mean, all this is great, but my summer camp beat all of these. And my summer camp was our family used to travel, and we traveled to our cousin's house, and they were it was in Ottawa, and we were, I think, 4 families and about 10 kids, and plus the day kids who would come. We would all sleep under one roof. We would be playing from morning to night. Like, they would drag us out of bed. We would play, and I'm talking about as teenagers. I'm not talking about like really small. We would be watching movies. We'd be performing dances for our parents. We would play cards, then go play basketball, go for ice cream. And all the while, my dad and my uncles would sit around just talking all day long, maybe go for a drive somewhere, I don't know. And the moms, and it was so typical because my mom and aunts are cooking. So basically, in the morning, they're cutting the fruit, and there's like 5 melons on the table, and we kids come gobble them and go. But we'd get into trouble. Like, you're in Canada, come here, you guys got to do the dishes. So we'd like, okay, today it's your turn, we'll play basketball. We're like, okay, whoever loses has to do the dishes tonight. It was awesome. And we call that our summer camp. We have great memories of, like, being there under one. And I would never hear my aunts and mom complain other than but normal, like, just not worrying the 10 days somebody's staying in your house. You never hear it. It was so much fun. That was real summer camp. No agenda and constant movement.
I still love that idea, Simrit. If given a chance, I would just go back and redo everything, the summer holidays I have done during my time. Even I try that I should, somewhere my kids should be exposed to similar. So I send them to Nani home, to my where my my brother's kids are there. So they're like, it's a non-structured thing. They're doing random things, and my sister-in-law is like cooking for them, and is like, then I'm calling, what are you doing? Today's demand for this particular dish. Thanks to you that you are treating them so well because she likes cooking, and she's like, I really love when they're demanding, make this, that, and they're going to late night, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, they were just chit-chatting, and I'm like, what is going on, giggling in the bed, something like that, and then in the morning getting up at like 12 o'clock. So it's always fun. It's always fun. There's a learning behind that as well, with this bond and with this whole thing. So, I mean, I really
Nothing beats family bond.
Yeah.
Nothing beats family.
Yes. So, well, that was the kind of summer camps we used to have, but times have changed. So, yeah.
So it depends. I think today's takeaway is there's a lot of options out there to choose what you want to do with your child in the summer, especially if they have time off. And you, for whatever reason, if you can't go out and whatever, there's some great summer camps to choose from around if you look. Remember to involve your child in the decision-making process and take their preferences and interests into account when selecting a always unstructured is great, because remember, these kids have a lot of pressure on them as well, and throughout the year they're dealing with a lot of stresses. As they get older, it's really important to see what fits everyone best. Of course, always know where your children are. A camp's reputation is really important, safety measures, staff qualifications, and other things that you can see it.
Absolutely, Simrit. Yes. Well, that's all on Talktous today. If you have any topic that you want us to discuss on our show, please let us know in the comment section, or you can email us at hello@talktoustoday.com and let your friends know where to find us.
And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell to stay notified of our videos every Friday at 6 p.m. Thanks for joining us on Talk to Us Today. Remember to talk about Talk to Us today.
Keep smiling.
Keep smiling.
Yeah.
Keep laughing. And keep talking, guys.
Yeah.
Bye. See you guys next Friday. Thank you. Bye.